Hey guys, what is up today? SortieBoy here, checking out Doom. It's the open beta on Steam, and I'm just going to give you my thoughts and tell you what I thought about it. I played it for a while, and I have some ideas that possibly could be changed, so let's get right into it. Alright, we're going to break this up into a couple different categories. The first one is going to be customization. We'll start with character customization. You can do pretty cool things with it. You can change the armor type to different ones. You can change how much it's worn, if there's mud on it, different colors, different patterns, and this is pretty cool. It gives you a unique look. Everyone does have a unique look with the color schemes you can do and the patterns. You can do quite a lot. I like this part. This part was very good, and I'm sure when the full game releases and there's more types, it'll even be better. The next one is weapon customization, which I thought was pretty cool. I liked it a lot. My assault rifle looked really good. That's the only one I changed. I did look at the others, but that's the only one I changed for the video. It has a unique pattern if you see it. I like that. I like that I can change it different colors. It gives it a more unique feel. A lot of games leave out weapon customization for colors and patterns. It really makes you unique, and you just enjoy the game more. So this was very nice. I liked it. I'm sure it's even better when the full game comes out. The next thing is graphics. I thought the game looked good. I didn't have any problems with it running. It ran smooth. I never had any hitching. My FPS stayed the same. I will put my specs down in the description so you can base it off that. I don't have a crazy system. Running a GTX 780 for my GPU, and the rest will just, like I said, be in the description. But it ran smooth, and didn't have any problems with it. I thought it looked good. I think a lot of other people agreed. It was good. The lighting was good. The fire was good. The explosions felt good. All around, I had no problems with it. The next thing would be bugs. I didn't have any. I didn't have any glitches like, oh, I'm underneath the map, and like some other betas I've been in. The only thing I can say, which I really think this was my end, not the servers. If any of you want to say your opinions, let me know. But I had a couple of networking issues where the game would hitch and say something like network problem or net connection dropped or something like that. And I would freeze and then I'd die because everyone else would kill me. And sometimes I could kill other people. So that made me feel like it was the server, but I'm not sure. I do think though it was me because my internet was giving me fits. So that will probably be fixed even if it was a bug. The way the weapons feel, that's a huge thing. If you're playing Doom, you want the weapons to feel good. Personally, I thought they felt good. I thought there was different types. There was ones with electricity, rockets, machine guns, sniper rifles. Some of the pickups you got were just epic, and they felt good. So I personally think they feel really good. I'm not judging this, by the way, off any other game. I'm just purely basing off how I felt in this game. I'm not looking at the other Dooms, not looking at Quake or Unreal, just this. And they felt good to me. I thought they were accurate, fast. The reloading was good. I had no problems. The next thing would be the speed of the game. And this is where I have problems with it, and it just doesn't feel good. And I think a lot of other people have this problem. It doesn't feel, to me, fast enough. It doesn't feel slow. It feels like Call of Duty, and I've seen a lot of people say that, and I feel like at times Call of Duty is more action packed. I feel like I'm moving around the map quicker. I'm getting in more firefights. They're longer, and with Doom, I didn't feel that. I immediately, as soon as I played the game, I noticed it. I was like, well, "There's something here. There's something up," and I was just like, "I'm just not moving that quick." And then there's a speed boost. There's a speed boost in the game that you can get. And when I got that, I was like, this feels like what the default should be. Personally, that's personal taste, but that's how I felt. And it's not. If it was slower, it'd be a completely different game, and that would be worse. But it wouldn't. It'd be at least slower than Call of Duty. Like, it's the same. So that is a little bit of a problem for me. I feel like it should be boosted up. there's points in the game where it feels really fast, where you're jumping to a ledge and then you jump off that to this little platform and then you shoot a guy underneath you, and that feels great. That's when the game feels amazing, and that's where it really nails it. But that doesn't happen enough. And I feel like if it was quicker, you could do those. You can make the game flow, is what I'm trying to say. You can make it, you're jumping everywhere, jumping left to right, jumping to this platform, shooting a guy underneath you. Okay, now he's above you. That doesn't happen often enough, and I think that's what's hurting it. That might be a case with the maps, which I do want to touch. There were only 2 maps. That's the only ones I played. I can't remember their names, but there was one that was more of an ancient ruin kind of area. It was not the forge. And that map felt better. There were more times that I had those action-packed. So I don't know if it was necessarily the maps. The forge one I didn't like. I just didn't have enough times where I felt... Maybe it was the verticality. It was more flat to me and just didn't carry the speed and the flow. There really wasn't a flow to it. And with that map, there were just too many times I'd be walking around the map like, where is everyone? And I feel like with a Doom game or games like these, I shouldn't ever feel like that. I shouldn't be like, okay, I haven't seen anyone for a while. I'm just running around. Like, you should be in constant action, which is what I want when I play one of these games. Again, my personal preference. So the maps might play into that. So it's a question mark for when the game comes out. If the maps really make a difference. If more of the maps are like that Ancient Ruin one, I'll be happy. And I think the speed won't be as much of an issue. I still think it needs to be faster no matter what. But if the maps are like that, it will be better. A big plus, though, this was awesome, the creatures. Now, some people absolutely hate it. And then some people love it. I'm on the side that I love it. I should call them demons, is the correct term. A demon will spawn in during the game. Usually it's multiple times, I think twice, but it also can drop. So it kind of was confusing me because if someone dies, you can pick it back up if they didn't use it all. So it kind of made it confusing sometimes. But it was so much fun when I finally got it. I didn't get it for the longest time, and I was just like, please let me get my Revenant. This was very cool when I finally got it. I was just blowing up people like crazy. Every time I saw him, just rockets coming out. And then I learned he could fly. I didn't know that. And like hover. And that was awesome. I got some pretty cool shots of that. It was epic fun. And the cool thing is you can have different characters from what I know. Like that was the only one they were showing off during the beta, but there's going to be more. So that's going to be awesome because I'm sure there's going to be maybe 4 or 5. I do not know that, how many they're going to have, but at least if there's 4, that will add some differences to the game and add some more customization. Now to the bad side, if I'm going to be on the opposite side of this, it is OP. It is. It just is. I've seen the person die instantly. Like, I've seen someone get the demon and they just die. That was rare. It usually never happened. Usually they got it and they just killed a bunch of people. But there were multiple times that that's how I got the demon, is picking it up because someone died. It really depended, though, on the team. If the team wasn't that good, the demon would just steamroll. But again, you gotta give it's the beta. People don't know where the pickups are. They don't know where everything spawns. They don't know the maps that well. So you can't judge it completely yet. Once the game's been out for a couple weeks, people know the maps, know the layout. They're gonna hit the demon harder, and the demon has a more chance of dying. But no matter what, even if you're by yourself, if you're attacking the demon by yourself, you're gonna lose. You need teamwork. He's going to kill you. You can't beat him one-on-one unless he was just terrible. The next thing, I just want to kind of wrap it up. I'm looking forward to it. I probably am not going to pre-order it now, and I would suggest you don't either unless you're going for the single player. The single player, when it's been shown off, looks epic. I think it looks cool. I like the flow. I love the gore. If you're into that, it looks really good. The story, it just looks good. I don't know much about, like, I guess I should say the level design in the single player looks good. I don't know much about the story. But if you're buying for multiplayer and just multiplayer and you're not going to really play the single player, I'd hold off. I wait to see how the reviews are. how the maps are, and maybe wait for a sale if it doesn't get that much better. I do want to say this. When I was talking to my friends and I was telling them about it, the word came up, free to play, and it just felt like a free to play game. It's not going to be a free to play game. They're not doing that. It just felt like it. I felt like, oh, if this was a free to play game, it would just be so much easier. Like, I would be like, oh, this is a good game. It's free. You should totally get it. But since it's not, and I have to judge it off its $60 price tag, it's just not. It's just not there. The multiplayer should be better. I do think the single player is where it's going to be, but for the multiplayer, I have to give my assessment on that. It's because it's what I've played, and I would say hold off. Don't pre-order. Let the reviews come out. Your favorite YouTuber, see what they have to say, and then check up on it. Because I think the multiplayer, even when it releases in its full release, I think it's going to be a little lackluster. I think it's going to get dropped pretty quickly. I'm sure there'll be the ultimate fans, but it's just not that fun. It's fun for maybe the first couple matches, and then it kind of just wears off on you. Those were my thoughts on the Doom beta. I'm pretty sure it's over by the time I upload this. Let me know if you guys enjoyed it, and if you enjoy the Doom series. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.